Hi to everybody. I hope everybody is fine, right? Still working with the trees, baby. Still working with the trees, baby. I hope you are feeling good, right? I'm feeling so powerful. Putting my body under observation, experimentation is a beautiful moment right now, right? Strength comes from within. Strength comes from within. Healing comes from within. Always know that. Now listen, I am coming to teach you how to create an altar. How to create an altar. It is very powerful. Every soul should have an altar. Every soul should have an altar. Having an altar is not evil. It is not evil to have your altar. It is not evil. It is not demonic. It is not a sin. In the religion, they hold on to altars. In fact, the deeply religious person love altar. They have altars, right? But they think that there is no problem with that, right? But for you to have an altar where that altar's credit is not to any deity, then they demonize it. Or, let me put it this way. If the altar is not in the name of their God, then there is a label and a description. This is a religious world. The matrix world is also a religious world. Because the same people who are doing you evil, they are religious leaders. The problem creators are religious leaders. Some are deaconesses. Some are imams. Some are they are leaders. They hold congregation. They perform rituals in the name of religion. They perform rituals unto the deity in their religion. But these people also are in the corporate spaces. And they are creating evil. Some are also in the government bodies. Some are in the political bodies. Yes. And even all these people, they have altars. But the question is that altar a high vibration altar? Because any altar that is not keeping you in your high vibration, any altar that is not keeping you in love, right? Any altar that is not keeping you in your heart is not an altar. It is ego grounds. The grounds to just, sharpen your ego. Because after the altar, you are going low. You are going to still even enhance the evil. That is what we are talking about. It's not a joke. So there is a religious way of altar. Churches are altar unto the founder. When you come to this place, you will see private churches, right? Private churches. Private churches. They call it one-man churches. Now, these churches are founded by an individual, right? They start the movement. They start at the park. They start like a prayer fellowship. They start as prayer fellowship. And through that, they're able to, manipulate the people and organize a church out of that. Right? It goes on here very well. It's dominant. In fact, according to statistics, there are over 100,000 denominations in Ghana. Over 100,000 denominations. Church. So when you come here, trust me, you are going to see church buildings and you are going to see mosque. You are going to see all these things here. But the sanity of the place is a no. Many churches, many religious grounds, they are all preaching hellfire, hell, hell, hell. If you do this, hell, if you do that, hell. Some too are not going by that. Some too are motivational speakers. Some too are also devising ways to make money. It's all intertwined. It's interconnected. You see them here. In fact, when you come here, you are going to see two churches sharing a wall. Sometimes it's adjacent to each other. So you will see Fire of God Ministries. You cross the road and you will see God's Fire Ministry International. Fire of God Ministries. Cross. Then you go and see God's Fire International. Power of God Ministries. Then you see God's Power Ministries. The names are finished. In fact, the names are finished. If you go into the records of the councils, you see, of these religious groups, you realize that the names are finished. So right now, they try to just change the name. So if it is God's Fire, then you take God's Fire. Me, I'll take Fire of God. They are not the same. A very powerful hooping business. Just talk. Just have a tone. You see, what is going to make you mobilize the people is this. There is a pattern here. There is a way of dressing, a way of talking. Right? Go into the bush. Right? Fast. Pray. Go out there. Evangelize. Get 2-3 people. Tell them something that you see about them. So you see somebody. Oh, there is a way. Let me show you. Catch it, bra. In the realms of the spirit, I can see that there is a pot that is on your head right now, and it is established by your family members. Your family members, they are doing you. If you start a business, it doesn't go on. Am I lying? Yes, Pastor, it's true. If you go for loan to start a business, the business doesn't go on. Your husband is giving you problems. Right? Yes, Pastor, it's true. And you try to give birth. It doesn't work. Yes, Pastor, it's true. Technically, you have the person. That is a member. You have a member now. Right? And you see, these things that they hold on as prophecies, you should know that if you critically study the matrix, you'd realize that when you put 10 people down, 8 of them are going through a lot. 8 to 9 of them. Because that's the system. Oh, don't worry. We are talking about altar. We are going somewhere. Don't worry. You realize that, listen, when you put 10 people there, 8 of them are going through something. And if it's not financial problem, marital problem. So if you go by that lottery, you are going to win. So just you need a touch of bush prayers and some 1 or 2 things. That's it. Then you begin active evangelism. Just be disciplined. The most important thing is discipline and consistency. Just as you starting a business, discipline and consistency. It's a marketing firm. There is also the educational way of this church foundation. You speak English. You target people who speak English. You're able to deliver very well. You are in suit and tie. You have a nice cut, right? You have to tone your skin a little. You see, tamper with your melanin. If you want your church to thrive, tamper with your melanin, because the alienated entity loves that. The Yahweh consciousness loves to see you bleached. You have to bleach, because the melanin will allow the communication. I'm telling you. Even the pastors, they don't know. They go and bleach their skin. They don't even know that it's a condition. They are subconsciously manipulated. All these religious leaders, they are under manipulation. Yes, and it's a criminal act. The greatest crime in history is religion. A greatest crime in history. A mental game of men. Come on, let's go to the altar. Now listen. The presentations of altar that you see is not real. The altars that you see out there is an illusion. The real altar is you. You are the altar. We are talking about how to create an altar. Know that you are the created altar. The one that you see that they do in their rooms is not it. The true altar is within. Now, during your childhood, they rob you of that altar. That altar is taken from you because you have to be taken into a concrete building. So when they take the children to Sunday school and these religious centers, they are dying out, they are quenching out the altar in them. The altar inside is also called the altar of I and I. The altar of I and I. That is the truest altar you can ever find in this reality. Very powerful. As an awakened soul, you should know that your altar is not outside of you. Your altar is inside. So that moment when you are able to go into yourself, that is where you get the downloads. That is where true alchemization happens. True alchemization is in the soul. The ability for you to stay present and go into your soul to have an I and I is the greatest altar ever. The I and I experience. The I and I experience. That altar can never be taken away from you. The altars outside can be destroyed. Yes. All these religious centers, they are all fading away. The altars of men are fading away. But the altar of the soul, which is also the divine feminine altar, can never be destroyed. That altar is in your heart. That altar is in your soul. That is where we find God. That is where we meet God. No. Only the pure in heart shall see God. Matthew chapter 5. That side. He says, only the pure in heart shall see God. The meek shall inherit the earth. We are building something beautiful. Don't worry. You are the living altar. Your heart space is the altar. Do you know that men, now listen, out of the heart are the issues of life. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. There is a positioning. There is a place. There is a place in your heart, and I know that. I will sing again. Let me sing again. There is a place in your heart, And I know that it is love. There is a place that is right and tomorrow. People die. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Listen, there is a place in your heart. You see, the state of man is also in the fact that men can sit down, go inside and plan wickedness. Guard your heart with all diligence. Your heart is the center of attraction. If your heart is the center of attraction, then your heart, the state of your heart can attract evil. So guard your heart with all diligence. Protect your energy. Protect your life force energy. Your heart is also your life force energy. Do you know that the heart forms first before the mind? The heart forms first, even scientifically, biologically, the heart forms first before the brain. The heart forms first before the brain. The heart forms first before the brain. Guard your heart with all diligence. Out of it are the issues of life. Yes, because your heart attracts. Your state is going to tell. So some people, their state, so now their heart has become so much thick in darkness. There is a conscious darkness created in the heart. Guard your heart with all diligence. Out of it are the issues of life. The depression and anxiety, it is a heart attraction. So guard your heart. Protect your energy. I've been telling you that the real Jesus was not what you have been told. That is me actually. I'm the realest Jesus right now. The realest Jesus. This realest Jesus has a child. That's beautiful. Right? The realest. The Messiah. I said there is no God outside you. And I'm not the first Messiah that has come. There are Messiahs that have come. But they took one of them and used it to create a story. And that's what you are seeing in the Bible. I have a video explaining the Jesus as the divine masculine. And what is the divine masculine? The divine masculine is the masculine that acknowledges the femininity over himself, because that is the source, that is spirit. It's not a joke. I am your real pastor. I am your everything. I am the evangelist. Telling you to go into your heart, to go into your soul, because that is where your altar is. How to create your altar? No, there is no altar to create. You are the altar. The altar is already there. The altar is already there. You are going to connect to that altar in solitude. That is why you need your space. That is why your boundary has to be respected as an awakened soul. Your boundary is important. Your privacy. You can masturbate in your altar. In your altar, you can. It's your altar. You raise energy. You raise vibration through the masturbation. Because this time round, it's not a manipulation something. It's an eye and eye. So whichever way you are making your altar work, that one is you. It's you. It is better to go into your altar to masturbate than to go into your altar to plan evil, as men are doing. Men go into some place, which is their altar. They go there and they do lots of incantation. They do that here. When you come here, voodoo, they have altars. And they go there to destroy lives. But you go there to lift your own vibration, have your own pleasure. Listen, I'm taking you to another dimension. Oh, this is the dimension that you were always there. You have always been in this thing. These things I'm telling you is not new. Oh. Just that, you see, people pleasing world. People are pleasing people. So they can't go into their truth. But me, I'm out. I don't please anyone. I speak my truth. And this is the reality. You have always been the living altar. You have always been the living altar. You have always been the living altar. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. Let me explain that one to you. The secret place of the Most High is the higher consciousness. The higher consciousness and lower consciousness is all happening in your heart. So if you reach the higher consciousness in your heart, the higher consciousness, the place of love, then you abide under the shadows of the source, the creator, which is not different from your heart. You are in the concrete looking for God. Hey! You are in the concrete looking for God. So now people are there living like there is an altar that I have to go. Let me go to the church altar. Let me go and confess my sins. Listen, the religious altar is a narcissistic altar where your life, you put your life in jeopardy. When you go there to confess, when you go there, you see, in this religious center, they have a place where you go, you kneel and confess your sins, or sometimes, if not confessing your sins, you will go and say the things you are doing and your plans, your vision, your dreams. You go and subject it under the alien. So now listen, let me tell you. Religion is not far from the matrix. So religion is part of the matrix. What they do is that when you go there, you are recorded, both in the physical and the astral. The entities pick you because you've gone there to subject yourself under a false almighty. An almighty that has been created by a man, which is not even the mighty. You are the mighty. You are not separated from godliness. You are one. You are one with the creator. You are one with the source. There is no difference. So, the sources of the matrix is in the ability for men, or is the ability for you to be manipulated to come out of yourself into an external altar connection. And that is how you hand yourself over to the aliens. So now, what am I coming to teach you right now? I am coming to teach you how to create a secondary altar. You are the primary altar. Now, I am coming to teach you how to create the secondary altar. Now, the secondary altar can be outside. And trust me, you can create an altar by creating a garden. A garden, your private garden, your personal garden. Powerful altar. You can go inside grounded and connect. You can go inside grounded. You can ground inside and connect. This altar is lovely. Your garden. Coconut. Plant coconut. A powerful altar. You can go to the coconut and align with the coconut energy. It's a powerful altar. Altar is not a place of bowing. It is a place of alignment. It is a place of empowerment. It is a place of enhancement. An awakened soul, you don't bow to anything out there. Anything outside, you don't bow to. You didn't come on here. The Creator didn't bring you on here to bow to the ocean, to bow to the earth, to bow to... No. You are here to align. You are here. This reality is helping you in your creation. So you help each other, right? It's a mutual frequency. You give to the river. You give your menstrual flow to the earth. The earth gives you food. It's a powerful ritual. You swim in the ocean. One of the ways you can connect to your higher consciousness, you swim in the ocean. It's very powerful right here. And you can create an altar with the crystal in your room. Because crystals are first dimension entities. They are very powerful. The first dimension entities, first density, altar. You create altar with crystal. Then you get some powerful seawater. You get some powerful coconut cap frequency around there. You get some powerful inspirations and maybe drawings there around, right? You get some copper elements around, right? No animal sacrifice, no blood spillage, no animal blood spillage. Truest altar ever. The altars outside, you can go, give her some powerful coconut water. It's amazing. So they are secondary, which means that they are not really necessary. So these secondary altars, you create them as a want, which is, you can also go there to have a certain I&I. But there is an I&I that you have already achieved in your soul, right? That is the most beautiful thing ever. So trust me, the whole reality is going on inside you. The reason why the matrix is possible right now is because there is an internal approval by you. Because all these things, they are all atomic. They are all inside you. You are not different from the atomic structure of the universe. You are one with the universe. It may look like we are all separated. It may look like we are separated from the stone. It may look like we are separated from the tree. It may look like we are separated from the ocean. But we are one. It's atomic. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. It's an amazing moment right now. It's 2025, right? In their calendar. Protect your energy. Be in your best self. Love yourself amazingly. Don't waste your energy. Don't be fucking yourself up. Don't be opening yourself for dicks to enter like that. Why, Sister Dixon? Why, Brother Dixon? Why? Son of a dick. Why? Sister, son of a dick. Sister Dixon, why? You have been moaning 365 days. You moan. You moan. Because too many dicks coming inside you, left, right, center. Harder. But you are the person saying, and you're saying harder. Hey, Sister Dixon, please. Please, Sister Dixon. Life is not this. Life is deeper than this. Go deeper, deeper, deeper than life. Deeper, deeper. Go deeper, deeper. Hey, Sister Dixon. Sister Dixon. It's 30 minutes and I'm still not done yet because of you, Sister Dixon. Hey, Sister Dixon. I appreciate you all for this time. You can like and share and subscribe. If you want to support me, it's possible. My information is on the YouTube profile. If you want to connect with me, if you want to talk, if you want us to have a conversation, yes, send me a message on the Instagram or on the email. It's all on the YouTube profile. If you want to support me, the PayPal link is on my YouTube profile. I appreciate you all, and we will continue. Hey, Sister Dixon, we are shocked. Nana Kwame family is shocked.